The Angolan War also includes an interesting story of how Jonas Savimbi, the leader of the UNITA faction in Angola's civil war, turned the CIA and the US government into his personal cash cow. The operations started with the Cuban deployment of troops in 1975 to counter this SADF invasion into Angola, with, of course, the Ford administration claiming that it was the other way around, a debate which is interesting and certainly deserves a video all its own, which I'll spend some time on later. Cuban troops were, of course, sent to Angola without informing the Russian government first, based on the relationship between the MPLA and the Cuban dictator. The decision was early on made to aid UNITA by President Ford in collaboration with Secretary of State Henry Kissinger and the CIA director at the time, William Colby. It started off first as simply financial aid, but quickly developed into arms packages as well. The first CIA participation in the Angolan Civil War took place in 1975 and started off with the hiring of British, Portuguese and French military contractors that was deployed in the training of UNITA rebels operating under the leadership of Jonas Savimbi. It was already decided at this point, however, between Kissinger, Nixon and several others to push South Africa, as it was clandestinely put, which means the initial plans were already laid for the betrayal of South Africa as part of their involvement within the Angolan Civil War. Savimbi at this point was strongly supported also by the Heritage Foundation, which is an interesting para-political group on which I'll make another video later on. But probably the story is best described by John Stockwell, the whistleblower on the American involvement within the Angolan Civil War, and on which several books, which I highlight in the video, is written and can be read for a fuller view and understanding of this conflict. Savimbi also, as I said, was strongly supported by the Heritage Foundation, and on this basis during 1986 he also met with President Ronald Reagan in the White House to discuss the victory of UNITA during the Angolan Civil War, and also later with George H.W. Bush for